Let me walk you through how this went down so that you can learn the logic I use when playing Woods. Earlier, probably about 5 minutes prior to this clip, I heard an unsuppressed M700 coming from the general area to my left when the clip started, so I rotated in that direction for 2 reasons. I love third-party fighting as a sniper, and I need headshots for shooter-born heaven. I moved slowly, listening a lot, and used my scope to scout the area ahead of me, looking for movement. As I did, I began to hear suppressed shots coming from my right at the time, in the direction of the bowl across from USEC. I scoped in and saw a PMC moving around, and that's when this clip starts. At the start of this clip, I began to rotate around towards the bowl in the hopes of catching the player. The first part of this, considering the player had just disappeared from my line of sight, required rapid, decisive movement. I needed to cover the open ground and close the distance to my target quickly. Knowing that I'd lost visual on my target, and the fact that my target was unaware of my existence and had moved away from me the last I'd seen him, there was a decently good probability he wasn't looking my direction, wasn't looking for me, and wouldn't see me crossing the open field to get into position. As such, moving fast is the best course of action here, since moving slowly increases the likelihood that I'm spotted in the open. My rule of thumb is, it is better to be spotted moving fast across an open area like a field than to be moving slowly and be caught. You'll immediately notice the change in my momentum as I near my target. I slow my movement to reduce the chance that sudden movement catches the attention of an opponent and to reduce the amount of noise I make, reducing the chances I'm heard getting into position or closing the distance to my target. I ditch my backpack for 2 reasons. The first is to reduce the amount of weight I'm carrying, which allows me to move faster and reduces the noise I make. The second reason is that if I need to go prone, not having the backpack reduces my visual profile, making it less likely for me to be noticed. As I move, I'm scanning the area for the target, looking for likely places he may have rotated to or might be hiding. Lo and behold, I spot him. This is a perfect example of how a backpack on a player can adjust the profile just enough to be recognizable even at a distance. Had he not had the backpack and or had been prone, I might have missed him on my first visual sweep until he moved. Now, I've gotten my kill. I know he's down, but I stop to pause and scan instead of running to the body, and that's to check and see if he has friends, as the first 2 rules of Tarkov still apply. Rule number 1, there's always another person, and rule number 2, dead bodies attract more dead bodies. I stop, scan, and listen to make sure that I am not going to end up a victim of rule 1 or rule 2.